If you could change like one thing in history, just one major event. Like I don't like. Obviously, there's probably things we'd want to change about. Oh, I want to like buy this stock way back when. But like one major event in history, what would it be? But you have to think of the ripple effect. So you change that one thing, and then what could possibly change from that thing?
What's up, y'all, and welcome back to Q&A Friday, where me and maybe a guest answer your questions. If you have a question you want answered on this podcast, email roughneckspodcast@gmail.com. Let's get into it.
All right, what's up, everybody? It has been a ranting session. We should have had a Reno's rant.
We should have.
A little ranting session before this. Just one of those days. Offered Dante a beer, and he said absolutely.
Needed it.
But we're back with another episode of Roughnecks Podcast. This is Q&A 15, I believe. 15 Q&As? 16? 15. Q&A 15.
Wow.
It's been a long time. We haven't been getting questions from you. I was going to say motherfuckers, but I don't want to call the fans motherfuckers. I feel like it's kind of messed up. So from you people out there, we need questions for Q&A Friday to make these go round. You can submit these questions to roughneckspodcast@gmail.com or just send them on Instagram is probably the best bet. You can send them there, and we'll answer them. And every question that gets entered, you're automatically entered into a drawing for the best or for free Roughnecks gear, whether it's koozie, stickers, T-shirt. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Depends on how good the question is, I guess.
Yeah, there could be a limited edition Roughnecks WWE belt out there too, floating around possibly for a question submission.
Evan, I still hate you because you still won the belt. I'm so disappointed in that. It should be sitting right there.
I'm glad it's not.
So you guys don't have to look at it every time you guys come here to record.
Yeah, man.
I'd be wearing it every time you guys came over. I'd be like,
shitty fantasy year.
I started out hot, then went on a spell when all my running backs hit the shit, and then like that was really bad. I lost like 4 straight or something, or 3 straight, and then came back and made it to the championship. Reno was not happy because I beat him in the semifinals, but yeah, fantasy football, what a fun time.
Can't wait to have it back.
Next year's gonna be a good one.
Oh yeah. The Q&A Friday.
Q&A Friday. So how we're doing this one, since we didn't get any questions, is Dante has 5 questions prepared. I have 5 questions prepared in my mind.
I got about a solid 2 or 3 maybe.
I got 2 right now, yeah. So I'll think of others, don't you worry. But it'll be something random as hell too. But I'm going to go ahead and kick this one off because I was thinking about I got this from a conference. I was sitting at a conference and it was in front of me, and then it like hit me, and I asked the question to Brent and Steve, who I work with, and was sitting there, and I was like, so is a flip-flop a shoe?
No, it's a sandal.
Are sandal shoes though?
It's footwear.
I know, that's what's confusing. Like, is it a shoe?
I mean,
well,
I guess
they call it open-toed shoes.
Yeah, I guess it would be considered a shoe because it's on your feet. That's like saying are sweats pants. What are considered pants?
I mean, yeah, technically they are.
Because jeans are
they?
pants, right?
Yeah. Is a shoe like a broad category of a thing? Because it is technically like tennis shoe, dress shoe. So is it like the broad category?
I think a shoe is just something you put on your foot. Or like something.
I knew where I was going to go.
Yeah,
you knew where I was going to go with the sock.
Oh, I think a shoe is just something that you wear on your feet.
There's no good way to word it.
Like, imagine everybody just running around barefoot. That's what I want.
Back in the old days, like way back when they used to just run around with nothing.
Dude, that builds character.
Dude, I remember, I can't do it anymore, but I used to be able to, like, at my parents when I was younger, just, like, run across the gravel driveway.
I could see you doing that.
Well, I was always outside,
yeah.
And I never had shoes on. Fuck.
You probably had, like, calluses on your feet, toughed up.
Yeah. I can't do it anymore. I walk outside, and I'll step on the tiniest pebble, and I'm like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do it.
But no, I would say flip-flops a shoe.
It's just weird to me.
It's definitely weird. It's a weird one.
Because, like, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, because, like, any, like, clothing categories, like, you're wearing a hat, but if I was wearing a beanie, that'd still be considered a hat.
That's true. I think it. Yeah, I guess you would classify it as a shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Is it in the same category as sandal, or does sandal have to have a back?
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Are flip flops its own category in the shoe category, subcategory in the category?
I feel like, does a sandal have to have a back? I mean,
And is
no.
a slide a flip
Oh
flop?
shit, that's where I was going with that. I was like, slides don't have backs, but they're sandals. They have fronts or tops. I guess that's
So, like, how does this work? Why? And who comes up with this stuff to begin with?
I mean, because a heel is considered a shoe, right?
Yeah.
Or is it a heel? I think a heel is a type of shoe.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
Anything that you wear on your foot that's not a sock, that's not a sleeve, that you... Well,
So if we're visually thinking about this, a shoe is just an umbrella term for a bunch of little freaking things that literally morph up to a shoe. A shoe is the main category, and then it sprinkles down in a little spider effect to all the different shoes.
yeah, I'd say. I'd say, I don't know. I was because they still like we went to this pool conference and they had it was actually kind of cool and it was smart. It's one of our main pool manufacturer we use. They had this mint container that was a flip flop.
Okay.
And then I was like sitting there playing with it, and then it hit me. I was like, "Are flip flops shoes?" And like Steve looked at me and was just like, I'm not doing this." And Brent's like, "Are they?" And I was like, "See, it makes you think. Like, I don't know, are they?" And we sat there and talked about it. This was right when we started drinking, so
Yeah.
it did not help.
Honestly, though.
Yeah, I'd say flip flops are shoes.
Yeah, I'll second that motion.
Did you hear the one with Reno? Is what is a hot dog? Is it a sandwich?
Oh yeah, I did
Or is
hear
it a
that.
taco? Or is it its own category?
Did we answer that on Hold My Beer?
I don't think so. I don't know. I can't remember.
I can't remember either, but I mean, I think taco.
I think we did actually talk about it on the Hold My Beer.
Yeah, I mean, I'd still have to probably go with tacos. Probably in its own category.
Yeah. And hot dogs almost its own category.
Yeah, I mean, you could call a sub a hot dog though.
Fuck. Yeah, because the sub bun's very similar to like
Like if you had a big sausage in the middle of a sub bun, it'd just look like a giant hot dog.
it'd be a bratwurst. Like look what they do in Germany. They put the bratwurst and they have these giant bratwurst and the bun's like the size of your hand. You're like, how the fuck am I supposed to eat this? Yeah. All right, Dante, what do you got for me?
All right, so we're gonna switch to a more, I guess, not a more serious note, but yeah, a more serious note, I guess. I think we've answered. I feel like we've answered this before, but I was just thinking about it on my drive here. But so where you're at in life now? Okay, this isn't a question. Oh yeah, it is. It'll get there. Where you're,
Let it form.
Yeah.
Let it form.
where you're at in life now? Like looking back on kind of your like early high school self, freshman year, maybe 8th grade. What is kind of the one thing, or kind of if you're looking at your younger self right now, what's something you would tell them?
Oh. Quick
Based
pause.
on yeah.
Quick pause for the sweatshirt. Is a flip flop a shoe?
Yeah, we can't. We came to a consensus that
It's a
yeah.
subcategory of.
Just seasonal. I said all the people like Jason Kelsey wear them year round, but
Yeah, true.
That's a different breed.
He is a different breed.
covers the bottom of your foot.
You consider it a shoe?
Look like an alcoholic to everybody.
They don't know.
I don't like to make it as public. All right. If I could go back in time and tell like my 8th grade self,
8th grade, freshman year, just that like those early development years where you need someone to actually like look you in the eyes and like, hey, stop being a pussy.
here's my thing. I don't know if I'd listen
Yeah, no, I mean, but
because I was probably gave every advice in the book. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's true. But maybe it coming from your future self, you're like, oh shit, like you're me, but in the future.
Yeah, that would definitely throw a twist on things. I'd be like, one, hey, I don't care if you have $5, buy Bitcoin.
Fair.
You'll be rich, trust me. Then I'd probably also to really tell myself, even when you think you're working harder than everybody else, you're not. You still have more to give. Because it's not like a regret, but it's one of those things, and me and my boss were even talking about it the one day, and it was like, he's trying to get it across to his daughter, and it's like, Steve, people try to get it across to us. Like, you need to work hard. You feel like you're working so hard, whether it's, at sports, at whatever it is, class, all that kind of stuff. You feel like you're working so hard. But, I mean, I think we both can say we wish we would have put in more work. Even though, like, especially going into our senior year, we were working our asses off, but what if we'd have put more in?
Yeah, even the earlier years, though.
Where would we have been? And especially the earlier years.
Yeah.
I wish I put in just a little bit more time, and I'd probably honestly tell myself to stay away from, like, partying. Like, wait till after college if you want to go through that spell. You probably won't. But, like, I'm not saying don't drink or don't do anything, but, like, just because, like, you have to sacrifice some of this fun in order to get to where you want. I mean, look at all the very successful people in this world. A lot of them don't drink. And it's like, I'm not saying you can't drink and be successful, because Joe Rogan drinks and he is very successful. The man does mushrooms and is very successful. But I'd probably tell myself, my main thing would be, even when you think you're the hardest working one in the room, you're not.
Yeah, no, and that's kind of like where I was thinking, like on the way here, that's kind of the conversation I'd have. It'd be more or less like, hey, buckle up, bud. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Yeah. Like, I think one thing that I would like to like hone in on is consistency and being consistent, because I feel like, I mean, we're consistent like back in the day, yeah, but I think not being 110% consistent and building that discipline from when you're young, it kind of translates to like needing to be more disciplined. Like after college, it's like, shit, I need to start working out again. Like. Well,
and it's also strange too, as a athlete. You feel like you're so disciplined. We've talked about this, but like, because you have to be there. Or maybe you do go put in those extra works, but it's because of the sport. When it's just for like you and yourself, you start to like, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. And then all of a sudden you're like, and I'm 20 pounds heavier than I ever was. Like, and it starts to add up. So it's definitely different as an athlete coming from that. The people that honestly have just worked out their whole life and like never really were into sports, it's like, good for you, because you are truly disciplined.
Yeah, and then another thing, like kind of, I was thinking about this on the way here too, like the parties can wait, man. The extracurriculars can wait till, I mean, like we're not trying to say don't have fun. Yeah. Like, have fun, enjoy. You only have those like, those early years, and like even college, you only get to do it one time. Have fun, but like you gotta know your priorities. And another thing is just, I had something very specific that I wanted to say about this question, but it's literally blanking my mind right now. But it's kind of just like, let the main thing be the main thing at the end of the day. You know, like if you're really committed to sports and that's what you want to do, don't allow anything outside of sports to take you away from that, because it takes one extracurricular and then you fuck it all up.
Yeah, you see it all the time. Yeah. You see colleges drop scholarships because of something off the field that happens or what have you. But like, imagine, especially in high school, you have nothing to worry about. You don't have bills. You don't have, I mean, some people, maybe their circumstances are a little bit different. They do have to provide for their family. I get that. It's not 100% true 100% of the time. But 90% of the time, I'd like to say, you have nothing to worry about. You have a roof over your head. You're getting free food. You're getting all this stuff. If we focused 100% of our time on football, still did school, still did all that, and then I'm not saying like didn't hang out with friends, didn't have a social life, but if you cut that social life even in half, how much better could we have been? Yeah. And that's the same for everybody. I mean, have you ever heard like Tiger Woods? I think I've told you the whole Tiger Woods, John Daly story. Yeah, like that. Like Tiger, he was already the best in the world. He could have sat down and had a beer, sat down and just relaxed. Instead, no, he kept going back to the range. He went to the gym. He went for a run. He did all this stuff. And it's like, that is why you were the best in the world. Exactly. Because in Michael Jordan, Kobe, all these people, it's one of those that they focus all their time on it, even as an adult, managing, their social life and their work, or I guess that is work, but their relationships and everything like that. And it's just how, if you focus more time on it, you become better at it. I forget, there's something that said if you spend 20 minutes a day or 18 minutes a day every day for a year at something, you will become a master of it.
Damn.
I forget what it's not a long big number.
Right.
It's
It's
like
just
it's under
consistency.
20 minutes, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but it's just like if you spend that every single day for a whole year, you will be a master at it.
Wow. Yeah, I mean it's nuts, but I finally figured out what I was thinking. I would just tell myself to enjoy it.
Yes.
Like
Oh,
enjoy the little things, enjoy the shitty things, enjoy the best days of your life. Just enjoy every aspect of it, because once it's gone or past, it's you're not going back, you know?
I'd probably tell myself, hey, senior year when you're playing Walnut Ridge, you're going to jump up for an interception. Don't. You'll break your arm.
Yeah.
Don't do it. That was good for me. As much as I hate to say it, that was good for me. It was kind of a knockback down, you know, off the high horse of being as cocky as I probably got at the time. So it was something that I kind of needed.
A little humbler,
Yeah.
humble juice.
Yep. I honestly think it is one of those things that everything happens for a reason, and I think that happened to put me in my place kind of thing. Like, you need to take it down a notch.
Right.
Because I was a hard ass. I felt like I had to be. Like, that's the type of leader I had to be, was the hard ass of, you know, I'm the guy that I've started 3 years, so, like, I know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I didn't feel any pressure of losing my spot.
Right.
And in reality, there's always a chance you'll lose your spot.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I mean, Tom Brady could have lost his spot.
Yeah, if he wouldn't have stayed on top of his game.
Yeah, exactly. But my question next one I got for you is, Sierra actually asked me this, so it's not even my question, I'll say. If you could go back, or I forget how exactly she worded it, but essentially, like, if you could go be a professional in any other sport other than, like, football, since that's probably what both of us, I don't even know if I'd say it, but if you could go be a professional in any sport other than football, what would it be?
And I'm just instantly, whatever sport I choose, I'm just a fucking dog at it.
You're a professional, so yeah.
All right. I feel like baseball is super chill.
Why was that the first thing that came to mind for me too?
Like obviously, you got to work hard. Like, dude, the Worcester baseball team, when I used to watch them work out, holy shit. I was like, wow, okay. Yeah, they're serious. But baseball seems like a chill sport. It is a long-ass season, though.
It's a lot of traveling.
Yeah, a lot of traveling. So, you can have a family, but they're going to have to be on the road, or you're going to have to miss them a lot. Golf is a pretty chill.
Those were the two that I went to. I think I'd pick golf first, just because, like, I feel like, I don't know, like, that's just, to be good at golf, like, you haven't golfed really other than Top Golf.
Right.
When you go golfing one time, you're going to be like, it puts those professionals really into perspective of how good they are.
Right.
It's like, holy shit. Like, it seems like such an easy sport, and I think that's why people get so addicted to it, because it's like you're just swinging a club, hitting the ball. It's kind of like baseball, same thing. Like, you're just swinging the bat, hitting the ball. You just got to get it in your glove and throw it to a spot. Like, it doesn't seem complex, but it is so complex. Like, if your hands are just slightly too forward, or you open your club face just a touch, like, it completely changes the shot, and it's insane. The amount of times that I top my ball is nuts. Like, I will swing, but it's because I lift my head to go look where it's going before I even hit it, and I just hit the top of the ball, and it, like, dribbles like 4 feet. I'm like, that doesn't count. Nobody saw that.
Literally. But no, yeah, I'd probably say golf or baseball. Being like a relief pitcher in the MLB, bro, or even a starting pitcher. I mean, shit, during the regular season, you probably pitch like once every, I don't even know.
I don't know how much they pitch.
Yeah, if they have a good bullpen and shit, like, they're not wearing you out during the regular season. So it'd be, you got to travel, obviously, but shit, you're getting paid most of the time to just watch baseball, bro.
Yeah, but I heard, from Robbie Sexton talking, like the low leagues and stuff, like, before you make it to the pros, like, it kind of sucks.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, bro. That's a whole different animal with, like, I'm saying if I just spawn in like MLB,
I'm in the show.
Yeah, like, I spawn there, but if I have to go through the rankings, then yeah, I bet it's a grind, bro, and you don't get paid a lot either.
Yeah. All right, I got one. Oh wait, no, I just asked you one, so it's your turn. Sorry.
I don't know. I feel like we've answered this question too, but I think I can add a twist to it. If you could change like one thing in history, just one major event, like obviously there's probably things we'd want to change about, I want to like buy this stock way back when, but like one major event in history, what would it be? But you have to think of the ripple effect. So you change that one thing, and then what could possibly change from that thing, if that makes sense.
So there's kind of two things that come to mind. The first one that came to mind when you said this, but then you said the ripple effect, so it kind of, I don't know how the ripple effect would go on it. This could go one of two ways, but it would be 9/11.
Okay.
I don't know, because, there was good it sucks to say, but there was pros that came out of 9/11. Our country was probably the closest it's ever been. Like, everybody pulling together.
I mean, yeah, and we just went and fucking raided some shit for some oil, too, so.
Yeah. And then the second one, and they're both war-related, but Vietnam. Because wasn't that a war that we just fought for kind of no reason?
I'll be honest, with that one, dude, I didn't think about that. With that one, I feel like, what would be the ripple effect for us not going over there?
We weren't even supposed to be there to begin with.
No, I'm pretty sure it was just it was us fighting with fucking, weren't we just fighting on foreign land pretty much? You know? Like we were fighting, was it Russia? No, I don't even know what. Well, we were fighting the Vietnamese.
Yeah, though. But like I'm pretty sure it was all not like made up, but like there was some like,
was it nuclear shit or something?
Yeah, I don't even know. Let's look it up.
I feel like they got like imagery or like satellite images of them housing like nukes in Vietnam, and then that made us just want to go over there, and that was probably the most pointless war though.
Oh yeah.
At least for I'm no history major, bro.
So after North Vietnamese torpedo boats allegedly attacked the USS Maddox and USS Turner Joy in the Gulf of Tonkin, President Johnson ordered the retaliatory bombing of military targets in North Vietnam. So it was all against an allegation.
That's how I feel like all of our wars have started.
That's 9/11,
I know, but was it ever fucking confirmed though of who did it? Besides us saying,
I think he was post videos of it, like he freaking what is it, Saddam Hussein or Osama bin Laden was like proud of it. They were
fair. that was his fucking claim to fame.
Dude, did you ever see Shane Gillis's thing on freaking? I saw it last night on a YouTube short. It was Shane Gillis is so funny sometimes, and sometimes I'm like, dude, that's that one you were probably sweating saying, but he was like, talking about Americans killing, like they're just in a fucking Black Hawk,
hell
40
yeah,
people down, and he's like, all they do is go clear.
Yeah,
he's like, at least the Iraqis or something, they're jumping up and down.
He called them the monkey bar guys.
yeah, they're jumping up and down and dancing, or at least.
Yeah. No, that shit is funny. Both of those are good answers. I asked this question, don't really have an answer. Let's see. Because building off that, if 9/11 doesn't happen, do you think, because I feel like that, kind of like what you said, that event was a lot, did bring the country, the closest it's ever been,
Yeah.
I will say it fucking sucks for airport, getting through the airport.
Yeah.
That's, if it wouldn't have happened, you'd be fucking sick. You'd probably still just hop on a plane. You don't have to go through all these checks. Damn. That's honestly a good one, bro. And obviously all the people that passed away, it's very sad, obviously. Yeah. But,
so we were on the Stairmaster at the gym the other day, and I told Sierra, I was like, because she was not wanting to do the Stairmaster, and we did 12 minutes or 10 minutes or something. And I was like, we're going to do this on 9/11, right? And she's like, what? And I'm like, we're going to do all the flights.
What is that again?
110 flights of stairs.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And I did 12.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's you got to do it with a fucking weight vest, bud.
Oh, shit. I don't know if I can go that far.
But I would say one thing in history, and if I could change it, thinking about the ripple effect. Delay the release of the first iPhone for fucking 10 years.
We wouldn't have a podcast probably.
Oh, shit.
No, it's still possible.
Okay, maybe 5 years. I don't know, dude. I feel like, we grew up with the technology, but it'd be like just hearing stories about like when my mom tells, because we still had fun as kids, like going outside.
Yeah.
But I'm maybe just for future generations to experience that, bro, to like get out of school and just get on your bike and ride around the city, bro. Like I used to rip Pataskala with Brad on my bike, bro.
Yeah.
Just everywhere. We'd ride to Kroger. We'd ride all the way by your house on Watkins, bro.
Dude, I
like,
used to run to the pool.
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
Now I wouldn't trust. Like I wouldn't.
I mean,
run my
yeah,
kid.
it is different.
But I feel like it's different partially because of technology.
Yeah, that too. You can find anybody wherever.
Yeah, like people are putting air tags to stalk
Yeah,
people in
that's
their
scary.
cars and shit.
That shit's scary.
That freaks me out.
Yeah.
Like if I ever get a notification on my phone for like an air tag, I'm gonna be like, hell no, I'm fucking tearing this car apart. I'm tearing this house apart. We're finding that motherfucker.
I come to record the next podcast. Your car just has no doors. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
I found it. Like freaking Johnny Depp on Pirates of the Caribbean. Got it.
But no, I feel like delaying that a bit would give some people a different perspective.
Yeah.
But it's also helped a lot of people. So I mean, that's the only thing I can think of that's not war related, where I can
no,
say
I
some
like
shit that might.
just because it would give it a. I feel like it put the world in a different perspective.
Yeah. Or shit, dude. Think about this. If COVID never fucking happened.
I thought about that one.
Dude, that just flew right over my mind, and it's so recent. I think I was thinking,
like, not even like saying, just imagine our country today. I don't know
Yeah.
if it'd be better. I don't know if it'd be worse. Nobody can tell.
I feel like COVID divided more than anything, though. It's like,
It made politics like this big thing.
It's just
all
like
of a sudden.
vax versus
I never
anti-vax.
paid attention to politics until like COVID came
Right.
around and everything. And then I was like, what's this politician saying? What's this doctor saying? All this stuff. And then I'm like, why am I paying so much attention to this? Because every one of
it
them
was
is
just
probably
all
lying.
political, yeah. But yeah, dude, if COVID never happened, shit. Like, I mean, I think that in itself, that would change like the ripple effect in probably a good, obviously a good way.
Yeah, I think it would.
I think the only thing it really
Because
helped
all
is
it
like,
would do was probably continue the life that we had already. I
Yeah.
don't feel like it'd make our lives worse or better. I think it'd just continue the life that we were living.
I think the only thing it helped was like various businesses like coming out of kind of the woodwork of like contactless delivery and shit like that. Like I enjoy contactless delivery sometimes, just leave it on my door.
Dude,
you know?
anytime I get DoorDash
That's
or
what I'm
order
saying.
food other than pizza, like, cause I don't know if pizza's, I think they still
Sometimes
offer
they
it,
can, yeah.
but I'll forget about it.
Yeah.
Like, I order Jimmy John's at work and it's still like just in the notes of like, leave at the door. Like I have a timer. I just, I know when my food's here. It's
Literally.
weird because like we'll be sitting there at the shop and I just order Jimmy John's or whatever all the time and don't say anything. And we'll be sitting there and I just get up out of the office. I go grab my food and come back in. They're like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "I got you guys one too." Like I wasn't a dick. Like I know what you guys eat. So
Right.
yeah, I don't know. COVID. We did take COVID out. That was another one I did think of. And after I said the two, and I was like, that would be a good one probably. Yeah.
Because, I mean, that's what I'm like. The only thing I feel like it really helped, which it's a shitty way to like. It didn't help anything other then like I'm saying like the food delivery services like what is that, like logistics, or just like Amazon was like booming during like COVID
Well, I
and
think
shit.
a lot of companies realized like office space that they were wasting.
Yeah, and working remote. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a big thing too. I feel like you had some people that worked remote before it, but
It
once
wasn't
COVID
very
hit,
many.
now like
They
all
got-
jobs are hybrid.
There was
here.
a lot of people that literally just sold their office
Yeah,
because they're like, we don't need it.
yeah.
We can have these people work from home.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's because you work both remote. Are you still hybrid or are you in the office?
No, yeah, I go in the office every Tuesday.
Okay. So like it's one of those that I feel like you still do need that office time a little bit.
It breaks up the week, you know.
Yeah. But if I could work from home, I don't know if I'd do it yet.
All right,
I've never done it, so like that's the thing.
And I will say, going in the office, like you actually get to talk to your coworkers. Like
not in front of a
yeah,
screen.
I was on a team for a little bit where we were like, everybody that I was working with was in Denver, so like I was the only one who was Columbus based on my team, and it was like, damn, I mean, I know you guys through Zoom, but I've never met you, you know,
And it's
like
that
person.
whole different feeling of like if you talk to somebody on Instagram for the longest, not like people I've had on.
Right.
It's a whole different like you get a whole different feel for a person when
Yeah.
you finally meet them in person.
I mean, you can like feel their energy, feel their vibes, you
Mhm.
know, just see the actual true type of person they are instead of like, I mean, everybody puts on like a little bit of a mask at work, obviously. I mean, if I was my Saturday night self at work, I probably wouldn't have a job. You know?
Well, that's the nice part about my job. They already know me too well, so yeah. I don't know if I told you, so I haven't told you. I blew blood vessels in my head.
How? What the hell? You sneeze?
No. So I went to a concert on Friday, and I don't know if it was something I ate or I didn't, because I didn't drink that much. Like, I really didn't drink. Maybe I'm just a lightweight now, because I don't drink as much as I used to or whatever.
All right. So we need a scale. Like,
I had 2.5 tall boys at the concert and probably 3 or 4 before I left.
oh, dude, those are rookie numbers.
Exactly. And I
I don't know. 2.5 tall boys. I mean, the tall boys are tall,
But
but
this
I
is
think-
over a span of like, I got
Like
a
5
whole-
hours?
Yeah, it wasn't
Oh,
like
you're golden.
like an hour or two. Like
Okay.
it was over a span of time. Like we didn't leave for the concert till 6, 7ish, and I didn't get home till after midnight. So like, and I was drinking before I left, just because I was pre-gaming a little bit. But the next morning, I woke up with a hangover or whatever. My head was pounding, and I just kept feeling like I was going to throw up. Like I was like, I'm going to throw up. And I went to the bathroom like 4 times, and finally, like Sierra was on the phone. I'm like, I'm forcing it, and I went to the bathroom and like gagged myself.
Were they giving you cans or cups?
Cans.
Okay, I was about to say, did someone
And-
slip something in your shit?
And I don't. That's the other thing I thought of,
Yeah.
because I was like, I mean, it possible. Like they opened it, but like there's possible. Like you're in a crowd of people.
Yeah.
Like you could easily like people are do
Dude,
it. They're good at it.
Yeah. I was about to say, people can pickpocket someone
Oh,
like
yeah.
like bumping into you and take your wallet. You know, like people are slick with it if they know what they're doing.
Oh,
I guess.
I
you know?
just laid around all day. I didn't do shit.
Dude, that's scary.
Which I probably could have forced myself to do things, but like, and I remember everything, so it wasn't like I blacked out or anything. Like, that was the other thing. It's like I haven't had a hangover like this since I blacked out.
Yeah, and that's typically drinking like liquor and shit. You know,
Yeah,
like beer hangovers typically aren't, unless you absolutely like finish a case to yourself and you're just an animal. Like
that's
typically,
different. Yeah.
yeah.
But I went in the bathroom and I came back out, and Sierra's like, "Oh my god," and I was like, "What?" She goes, "You blew blood vessels everywhere." All on my forehead, all around my eyes from like throwing up, because I was like dry heaving at the same time, and then like all of a sudden like liquid would just come out.
What the? Holy shit, dude!
I told Sierra I looked like a damn crackhead. Like I had shit, and they went away pretty much like the next day. But I was like, I went and looked in the mirror, and I looked at Sierra was like, I was like, what the fuck is this? And she goes, you blew blood vessels, and I was like, how long? I was like,
That's-
how long is this gonna be here?
Yeah.
I look like a crackhead right now.
Dude, that's weird, man. Wonder what? I mean, dude, it could have. Well, did you eat anything different?
I didn't eat. I did eat. I had dinner.
Well, I mean, shit, that could be it in itself if you didn't eat a lot.
I don't remember what I had for dinner. I know I ate.
Because if you don't eat a lot and you drink 2 tall boys and 4 or 5 beers, I mean, that's
Yeah.
you're probably gonna be fucking hammered.
Yeah, I fucked up though. My sister was drinking Lady Blah or Captain and Coke, and Sierra drinks Jack and Coke, and she didn't go to that concert, and I was there with my sister, and I was buying her drinks because she paid for the tickets. That's just like the trade off we came up with, and I came back with her drink the one time, and she goes, "What the fuck is this?" And I was like, "Jack and Coke," and she goes, "Captain and Coke," and I was like, "Ah, fuck," and I was like, "I'm used to getting Sierra drinks, and just it completely slipped my mind."
Did you drink it?
She drank it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't drink that. Fuck no. I'm not that bottle, that one with the deer head on it.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Sierra have had that for like 3 years. It's Jack. Like, they're not 3 years. I guess we haven't been together for 3 years, but like pretty much just about the entire time we've been together.
I mean, that's how long Jack should last, bro.
You
Or
know,
not. I mean, I
if you're
wouldn't.
not, I don't know. It depends. Like, my
I would say
sister
3
only
years.
drinks liquor.
Yeah. I mean, but you know how like people have liquor cabinets and they're like all the bottles are kind of just like not picked over, but a little bit taken out of this. Like
yeah, which is
I'll-
how most of that is.
in
Like,
college, we used to get a bottle and just drink it on a day or a
Yeah.
weekend. Like that shit's ridiculous,
yeah,
dude.
I don't. Yeah, yeah, I don't. I mean, the only thing that goes through fast here is Fireball,
Fireball and Bush, baby.
Fireball and Bush, and I mean that's not going through fast, but the little bit of bourbon here and there,
You know,
I'm getting into it.
put some hair on your chest.
That Russell's right there, buddy. Whew, that's good.
Shit looks good. It's looking at me funny, like it wants me to take a shot.
You want to try some?
I will.
All right, I'll get some right now.
Say less.
You want a shot of it, or you want to take
A little sip.
the sipper? Do you want a actual glass of it?
What are you about to do?
I'll take a glass.
Oh, I'll take a little sipper.
2-finger pour.
Yeah, that works. Oh, when it's 2-finger pour, it's just this much?
Yeah.
Damn, bro. I've been filling my sippers way too full.
Yeah, that's why I like this. I drink like 2 of these, and I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go to bed. But yeah, we got some. This is all thanks to Jake Sanders.
Shout out Jake Sanders.
Yeah.
Jake Sanders.
He was the one that. It wasn't this exact bottle. His was like a.
You probably had some special edition
yeah, I
shit.
think his was older and stuff, but it's like it's the same brand and everything. But we got some Russells, 10-year-old. I'll go with that.
Thanks, sir.
Yep.
Whew.
Don't smell it.
Shit.
It tastes better than it smells, I will say.
Yeah, I always got to smell it. Do the little smell test.
Just a little. And I take sips. It is sips. I'm still getting there. I don't know how people take freaking down this shit.
Ooh, that's smooth.
That's why I like it so much. It doesn't
Yeah.
give you that super burn. It's
Or
got
that,
a weird
that
aftertaste.
shit you drink and you're like, you
Yeah,
know, like
like those shot. Usually, like dark liquor. Well, I guess this isn't. I mean, is this? What classifies as a dark liquor?
anything that has color to it. I feel like.
Okay.
Well, no, because there's like reposado tequila. You wouldn't consider that dark, would you? It'd just be
I don't know.
tequila.
Yeah. I don't know. Does it say on it?
I want to know the difference between like bourbon whiskey, rye whiskey, and
I got you.
oh
got
shit,
you.
let's
All right,
go.
so
Hey,
I was
okay.
curious,
Hey,
too.
That's a question. What is the difference between
So
bourbon
I'll
whiskey,
have to
rye
look it up
whiskey?
exactly, but I know it's with what it's made of.
Oh.
So I'm pretty sure bourbon is made with more corn.
Okay.
Whiskey's made with like wheat. I think.
But isn't there like a rye and
There is the rye is made with rye wheat.
Oh shit. I don't even know how alcohol's made, dude. I just drink it. To be honest with you. I mean, like, I know back in the day, fucking Alex said he's gonna try to make moonshine and shit. Do you remember that?
Dude, I wanted to make moonshine.
I don't know how to make it. I used to watch moonshiners and try to figure it out, but I don't fucking know.
Whiskey is the general term for an alcoholic liquor made from fermented mashed grains. Bourbon is the term for a whiskey made with grain mixture that is at least 51% corn.
Oh, okay.
Bourbon, traditionally Kentucky.
So you could probably put that shit out as deer feed, right? 51% corn.
Shit. So, like, technically, Jack's a bourbon,
Oh, okay.
which I did not know.
I did not know that either.
And, like, yeah, so if it's made with 51% corn, then then it's a bourbon.
Okay.
And I think that's probably what gives it maybe that smoother taste to it.
Mhm.
And that's why it's more of a sipper. I've never been a whiskey sipper. I don't know how people do that.
No, yeah, I mean, bourbon. This is the one thing that I know I have to sip because, like, other drinks, mixed drinks, I get cocktails, I just chug them like
Yeah.
it would be like it's a beer.
That's
And-
why, like, some nights when I'm down here working on things, I'm like, I'm gonna pour myself a glass of this instead of drinking beer, because my problem is when I'm working on things, I'm drinking, not paying attention
Right.
to how many you're drinking. Then all of a sudden you're like, oh shit!
you got to stand up. You're like, oh shit, I got to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I drank 6 beers already. It's only been an hour. Oh, shit. But no, so that's why I've gone to this, because it's a slow sip on it. And like, I just take a drink every so often. I drink 1 or 2 of them, and I'm good. But yeah, thanks, Jake. You turned me
Yeah.
on to the Russells,
Thank you, Jake.
and now I've been looking at all these other things. My boss already gave me crap. He's like, "You're already turning into one of them.
My
You're already falling for it."
one of my on top like leadership above me within the company. He was in Columbus the other week, and we were talking about bourbons and stuff. And I was telling him that I've just been drinking a lot of Woodford.
Woodford's good.
Yeah, it is. I like Woodford. He told me to try Buffalo Trace.
Good luck finding it.
Yeah, that's what I couldn't like. The bar we were at, I couldn't get it, and like I couldn't find it anywhere. So I don't really know.
No, you can't find it really anywhere in Ohio.
It's more of
like a special thing here.
Okay.
But it's weird because like the conference we were at was in Indiana, and that's where I got this was the liquor store, and they had 2 bottles or they had Buffalo Trace because my boss was talking to him, was like he got a bottle for one of our salesmen that we have for things because he can't ever find it here in Ohio. And he was like telling the not the bartender, I guess, the checkout lady, and was like, you can't find this stuff in Ohio. And they're like, we get it by like cases, like all the time. Like we always stay stocked. In Ohio, it's different. They only get allocated so many cases like a year.
Okay.
So it's like I don't want to call it a delicacy, but it's like one of those.
It's top shelf, right?
Yeah, special.
Okay.
Yeah. What I want to find, do you know who Chris Stapleton is? Country singer?
Yeah. You
He's
sent me
singing
some
that-
clips, right, of him?
Maybe. I don't
About for the volleyball tournament.
No, that's Preston. He sounds like very similar to Chris Stapleton. But Chris Stapleton made his own Buffalo Trace blend thing that I want to get it. I want it for the bottle too, but yeah. That's so weird. My boss got a new phone, and I'm getting text messages right now because now he has a work phone and a personal phone, and he texts us from his personal phone now. And I was like, who is texting me? I don't know that number. Do you believe in luck or chance, or do you think everything is predetermined?
Ooh. I don't think everything's predetermined per se. I think there is chance because I feel like kind of my ideology is like you always have a decision, right? And like that decision then puts you down one path, or another decision would put you down another path. So I guess you would call that chance. Luck wise, I mean, dude, I feel like sometimes you just get lucky.
Yeah, I think there is luck.
Yeah, like sometimes, like, dude, like blindfolded full court shot, don't even know where the basket is. You definitely could hit it one time out of a million.
Yeah.
You know, like that. That's probably luck, or just chance, or I guess it's a chance, right?
It's kind of 50-50.
Yeah, like you always have a chance to do something. So would that be considered luck? Because there's always probability.
Yeah, whether it's 0.00001, there's still
always
a
a
probability.
chance. Yeah, so maybe it's not luck; it's just that chance.
Do you think we have this deceived view of what luck really is in the world? Like everybody, a lot of people say, I'm just lucky, or I got lucky. Is it really luck, or did your chances just fall in the right spot?
Yeah, maybe your cards just aligned.
Huh. I've never thought about that. I think luck is I honestly feel like there is no such thing as luck. Now that you're saying this.
I mean, because there's always a probability of something to happen. Lottery. Oh, I won. Oh, I got lucky. No, you were just the point
You won.
0.0000001.
When you bought that ticket, you put yourself in the probability. No,
Yeah.
the main probability was 0, or the lose. Like you weren't going to win. That was the main probability, but you still have that small chance.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, now that you say that, I think it's always there's always a chance of everything.
Yeah. I mean, anything could happen at any time. There could be like. So, for example, a plane full of money, $100 million, just drops and like right on top of your house like it's Christmas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that luck? No, it's just a chance.
Oh, there's a chance that could happen every day.
Yeah, exactly. How many planes fly over this house? One of them has to drop something.
Exactly. Wow. Damn, Dante, we are breaking news. Get some bourbon in us and we start.
Hey, one sip and I'm sophisticated,
No, that's good. I really don't. I really agree with you. I don't think there is really such a thing as luck, because there is always a chance. For every every outcome to happen, there is always a chance.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree. It's not predetermined. I don't think. I don't think because I
think you have like chapters, bro. Like you have a chapter where you can, some of those books where it's like takes you on a journey. You'll end a chapter.
I think everything's a fork in the road.
Yeah, like skip to page 200 for this path, or stay here for this path. Like you choose that path, and then there's a series of events that happen down that path because of your decision.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think, yeah, that's what I was thinking of, is like, it's not, maybe it's somewhat determined how this is going to go, but you're always given you come to a fork in the road of, you can go this path, this path, this path, this path. I mean, there's probably unlimited paths that you could go. And it's just all on which path you choose to take.
It's like the game of life, bro. You can take the shortcut, but there's probably some like bullshit that happens to you in that shortcut, where if you take the long route, you're probably getting a new job, promotion, more money, all that good stuff, you know.
That's true.
Wonder if this is such a fried comment, but wonder if like, someone figured it out so early on that they made the game of life just to tell, hey, this is what life is.
They were trying
man.
to tell people, like, listen, this is what it's like.
Yeah, we named it life. Like, why didn't you make the connection?
Dude, I was told something one time, recently actually, and it was actually with a graph, kind of like drew it out on a whiteboard, but it was, when you think about life, you can either take these small, like make all these hard decisions and keep growing like this,
Mm-hmm.
or you can push off and do everything easy, but then when you get later in life, you have all these like super hard decisions that you have to make that are way tougher because you haven't been doing all these hard decisions your whole life.
Right.
And I was like, damn, that just hit me deep. Like, I was like, I'm glad, like now, like you look at hard decisions that you've had, and those forks in the road, and it's like, I'm glad I went through that. Like, it makes me feel a little better about myself when you say that. Because hopefully when I'm 40, 50, 60, 100, if you're making it to 100, let's be fucking real here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even like to talk about that shit, but there's no shot I'm making it to 100. I mean, if I do hold it, that might be luck.
So Sierra asked me the other day if I would like to be resuscitated.
What the fuck does that mean?
If you're dying, do you want to be brought back?
Yeah. I mean, depends on, what condition am
So,
I
like,
in? Was
if
I
you
just
could
mauled
be
by a
saved-
bear?
If you could be saved, would you want to be saved? Like, if you legit could live,
Yeah.
would you want to be? Okay. Now, what do you think's the point of not wanting to be saved?
Like, if I'm going to be brain dead when I come back, then just
Yeah.
pull the plug. But, like, say I, like,
Like, how long? All right, say you went into a coma. How long would you want people to wait?
48 hours. No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean, I would say, dude, realistically, if I went into a coma right now, being almost 25, dude, I mean, let me chill there for a while. Like, if you don't see any signs of progress,
Exactly.
like,
it is circumstantial.
yeah, but like, I mean, I wouldn't say anything less than a year of like, because dude, there's people that come out of shit and they're like, we don't know what happened, but he just ended up waking up.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, like, give me that fair shot, but don't let me sit there till I'm fucking 60. Like, it's been 40 years and you're still just hanging. Like, come on, man.
Like, you should let me die a long
Yeah,
time ago.
like, if I woke up at this point, I'd be pissed that you let me sit here for the song, because now I just missed 40 years, bro.
I'd be like, where's the flying car at? I
For
want to get
real.
in it.
You're like, hey, where's my vape, bro?
Yeah, those are outlawed.
It's been 40 years,
We
bro.
have these new things now. What the fuck is that
It's
fucking
a fucking
thing?
IV of nicotine that they just hook up to you. It's like,
Oh, God. They probably already have.
but no,
those.
I mean, I would say definitely would like to be recessed. Like, is that something you have to tell someone? Or, like, do hospitals just try that, right? Like, that's the thing they try?
Yeah, unless you have a DNR.
Damn, there's people you
have to, like, sign a DNR.
Oh, okay.
So, like, which is very usually, like, I don't want to say usually, but you'll see a DNRs with a lot of older people, like when they're like 80 or whatever, and they know they're heading that direction. If they're in the hospital, they'll be like, "Give me a DNR." Like, it's my time. Like,
Right.
there's no point in prolonging this and everything. So, like, if I do end up, croaking, that sounds a little fucked up, but if I end up like going in, like, I'm about to die, don't just let me. Like, let me go.
Damn, I didn't
Come on,
know
you
that
didn't
was
ever
a
watch
thing.
Grey's?
I watched the early seasons, but
Okay.
yeah, I don't really recall a lot of it. But damn, yeah. But no, I would want to be.
I told her, let me die. It's my time. It's my fucking time.
Yeah, I say
I'm
that
just
shit all the
kidding.
time, but I like life too much, man. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, if I'm squeezing every ounce of juice I got out of this one,
Yeah.
dude. So bring
I
me
gotta
back.
at least make it to like 50.
Like, bring
At
me
least.
back. Is it my turn to ask a question?
Yeah.
Shit. What is the most selfish thing you do that you're okay with?
Come down to the basement.
Grind.
Yeah. Like, and the only thing I will say about it is I need to cut it back maybe slightly to where it's not every single night.
Right.
But I have no problem telling Sierra, 9 times out of 10, I'll say. There is some nights where it's like, fuck, I really need to get this done, but like we're playing a game or like we need to go work out. Like, and I'm not sacrificing the workouts or anything now, but I have no problem being like, I gotta go in the basement. Like, I have to go at it, and I'm down here by myself. Like, I have no problem. That's probably, I guess, I don't know if it's completely selfish per se.
Yeah, I mean.
But, I mean, it's partially, I told Sierra this too. I was like, I like it too because it's my time. And she goes, I get my time. Like, it works out. Like, you need your alone time.
Mm-hmm.
That's not at work. That's not, like, you need your alone time. So it's like, that's one of the things that I do that I have no problem being like, this, I'm going to the basement and I'll be down there for 4 hours.
Yeah, I mean, mine's not as productive, but I'll probably say just.
Oh, I'm not always productive. What the fuck?
Just hopping
She'll
on.
text me sometimes and be like, that's not working because she'll hear me listening to Instagram videos.
Oh, fair. Yeah, I mean, mine would honestly probably be just like playing Xbox after work or like playing Ark.
Yeah.
Just because like kind of like that's kind of my time to like decompress, even though
Yeah.
that game's stressful as shit. But it's my time to kind of decompress with like the homies. I've been playing with these dudes since high school,
Yeah.
so like it's. And
Are these people you know or don't know?
I mean, I play with like Mason
Okay.
and like, but like I only play with 2 people that I've met in real life or that went to our high school.
Okay.
And other than that, they're all over the place. Never met them before, but I just know their voice, and we've kind of grown up together on Xbox. But I definitely would say I need to cut it back. I checked my time played on the way here. I'm at 45 days played, and the game came out in November. Everyone, so I'm gonna keep giving everybody updates about it, you know. But yeah, I'm at 45 days played so far. Game's been out for December, January, 3 months. And I'm at 45 days played. Yeah, that saying it now, like out loud, yeah, probably need to cut that back a bit.
Yeah, you'll have that. I've been Fortnite lately
Oh, yeah.
on the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, you're probably eating on that thing.
Fuck yeah, dude. But then all of a sudden, I'm like, oh shit, 2 hours went by.
Yeah, no, that shit's fun.
That's my thing. Sierra gives me shit because like I'll need to come down here and work on things, and she'll be like, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna play like 1 or 2 games of Fortnite just real quick, and then if you like die quick, you're like, oh fuck, no.
Yeah,
I gotta
one
play,
more.
no. And then you make it and you get second place, and you're like, nah, I gotta do it again. I was almost there. And then like I'll look and I'm like, oh shit, 2 hours went by. I was supposed to go down in the basement forever ago. Ooh, I like this one. Would you rather be able to afford any car or be able to afford any house?
Ooh, shit. Damn.
Are you pulling up in a badass car to a raggedy ass house, or are you pulling up to a badass house in your fucking rundown car that
For
you've had for
real.
30 years?
Dude, I would say house, because houses like can gain value. Cars
You're
typically,
losing value.
yeah, as soon as you drive them off the lot, they're fucking tanking.
Yeah.
So I would say property, just houses. So if I can afford any house, I could obviously flip any house as well. So I'm making bread.
That's a good call. I like that. Now that you say that, I agree. Because I was thinking leaning I'm not a big car guy. Like,
It'd be sick to have a Corvette
Yeah.
though.
I mean, like if I sell my house, I could buy whatever car I want. So
That is true. Yeah, exactly. So you get best of both worlds. But with the cars, like, yeah, you could afford
like,
any
you could
car.
maybe buy a badass one that you wouldn't even want to drive.
Literally, yeah.
So it's like, because like I know of people that have these cars that are like one of like 100 in the world
Mhm.
or something.
Mhm.
They have like 100 miles on them.
Yeah, like, because you don't want to drive them,
Yeah,
you know?
you don't want to ruin it.
Yeah, I'd say houses there.
That's good. Good call.
All right, this is kind of just a random question. So if you could be, like sports teams wise, if you could be sponsored by one like sports apparel company, who you going with?
Sports apparel,
Or like
company?
just like, you know how like in college football you got Adidas, Nike, fucking Jordan. We could throw Reebok back in there if we wanted to. Like, who would you want to be sponsored by as a college football team or just any sports team or influencer athlete? I don't know.
I don't want to go with the cliche Nike. I kind of like the Jordan
Dude,
stuff.
I was gonna say that. Jordan's low-key
Kinda
sick,
like the
bro.
Jordan stuff, because you're gonna get the fucking badass shoes.
Yeah.
And honestly, like I'm thinking of Michigan, like
Their
uniforms
jumpsuits and
aren't
shit.
bad.
Yeah, it's
They're,
fire.
like, as much as it pains me to say it, their uniforms are nice, and like you do get nice stuff. And Nike, it's everybody. Like,
Yeah.
it's normal. So
Yeah.
like I kind of want something that's a little bit.
I'm
different.
definitely not going with Adidas. Like I don't.
I don't have a problem with Adidas necessarily,
No.
but like I didn't like how our high school uniforms fit.
I mean,
those were
yeah,
Adidas.
Those were way too tight, dude.
Dude, you couldn't even get them off after.
Yeah,
years.
I mean they were nice. I like them.
compared to what
They
we
were
went
sick.
from?
Yeah, they were sick.
From what we went from with the baggy jerseys
Yeah.
that you couldn't keep tucked, and they always came
Yeah.
untucked every 2 plays.
I like their jerseys now better than what we had.
I don't even
though.
know what brand are they. Do you know?
No, I think it's just a newer brand, but they kind of look like Steelers jerseys.
Yeah,
bro.
I've seen
It's
them.
kind of sick.
It is. It is. Yeah, you'd love it.
It's just classic, bro. It looks
It
like a
is.
classic jersey.
Yeah.
Like with us with the yellows, it kind of was like, holy, what the hell? Watkins yellow jerseys.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like what we just complete switch up, you know. But no, I would probably say Jordan too, just because like I don't know, some of the Jordan jerseys and shit, or even just like the apparel, like the jumpsuits, like the travel gear. Like y'all got travel gear for at OWU,
Mhm.
right?
It was all Nike.
Nike, yeah, and those were sick.
Yeah.
But if they were Jordan, it'd be sick too,
We
you
got-
know.
Let's be real. We got cheap Nike stuff.
Oh, yeah, it
compared
wasn't
to,
like-
what they get. In
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Ohio State and that kind of shit.
And y'all had to give those back, right, or no?
No.
You got to keep them.
All of our shit. So we had to sell raffle tickets.
Oh, okay.
There was raffle drawings at every game, and they did 3 at every home game. And first got like $250. Second got 150. Third got 50, or something like that. And if we sold 20 raffle tickets, we got all of our gear for free. The cleats we didn't get to keep though, but we got cleats. We got multiple pairs of socks. Usually a t-shirt. We definitely got a t-shirt, a sweatsuit jacket, sweatsuit pants. Usually I think a sweatshirt. My freshman year we got the most, but we also had so many kids that I think they made more money with
Mhm.
that. Because like freshman year I got sweatpants, shorts, t-shirt, long sleeve, jumpsuit, sweatpants and top, t-shirt, t-shirt, socks.
So you got a jumpsuit every year?
Yeah.
Damn.
And it sucks because like they wanted to stick with like the same one from junior year to senior year, and I was like, no, let's go something different. We've had something different all 3 years, or no, it was 3 years in a row. We had like the white tops, and it was like a windbreaker, and
Yeah.
I'm like, why can't we just get something new? Like,
Damn, that's
and why
crazy.
white?
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. No.
Which it
what's
looked
your-
clean, but
I don't think we got shit, bro. I mean, probably a t-shirt too, but we had to fucking give back our like workout t-shirt.
oh hell no. And then you always got extra because like we had a scale system kind of, I guess you want to call it, where like every player, it was almost like freaking elementary school. Like, I got a red card today, I got a green card today. But if you were in the red, it was actually good. Red was like the group that there was only usually like 10 to 15 players in the red, and then they had black and blue was like bad. Like you didn't want to be, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You need to do more. Black was like, you're fine. And then red was the elite group is what we called it. So I don't know if you've ever seen some of the OU t-shirts I have that has like the elite on the back. That's like if you were in the red, you got like an extra t-shirt and like extra, you got just extra perks from
That's
being in that
sick.
group.
Yeah.
So like, and dude, if a player quit and we came into practice and they're like, yeah, they quit. Everybody went to the fucking locker. What'd you leave? Like, you left gloves, you left shirts, you left sweat. It was all gone. Like, you quit. You're done. You had your
Oh,
time to
yeah.
come clean your locker out. You're done.
That's funny.
That's how we were. So I like, Sierra gives me shit because she's like, like when we first started dating, she's like, I swear you wore the same pair of shorts every time until you moved in here, and I realized you have 8 pairs of those fucking shorts. And I'm like, yeah. And they all have a hole in the crotch. And some of my underwear are getting holes in the crotch too. So I'd be laying on the couch one day and she came downstairs and she goes, yeah, I think you need new underwear. And I'm like, yeah, okay, well, you'll have that.
Oh shit, it's my turn, isn't it?
No, I thought you just asked that, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Forgot.
Would you rather live in the city or the country?
I like city.
I know. That's why I asked that, because I think we're different on this.
Well, this is my first time like living in the city, so I'm enjoying it so far. But
Yeah.
I would like my ideal situation is have like a penthouse in the city and then have like a cabin in the country.
That'd
that
be
I can
awesome.
just go
Like,
to.
you can, when you need to get away.
Exactly.
And just need to, like, forget about
Hell yeah.
everything. Yeah, because, like, that's my thing. I was like, even here, I'm like, I don't like people. I want to be able to, listen, I want to be able to walk outside and piss off my front porch. I'm being honest. I want to walk. Now, don't get me wrong. I piss outside at my house now. No, I don't. Just kidding. Yes, I do. But it's I don't know. I like the and it's how I grew up. I grew up. I had neighbors, but like
Not
in
really
the summertime,
close,
you
yeah.
can't see anybody
Right.
because of the trees and everything. So like,
And nobody's really peeping like too over to your house either, because like their house is like back
Oh no,
here.
but there's been times in the winter where like I'll be up in the barn at night and I'll like walk around the corner and I'll be pissing and like I'll see the neighbor's garage door open and I'm like, oh fuck,
Oh yeah.
fuck. I don't think I can see that far, but
You never know.
yeah, I don't want to be that guy. I can't even fucking think of questions. Hold
I
on.
know. I'm running out.
We're at an hour 7.
That's actually not bad.
No, we'll go with like 1 or 2 more each.
Perfect.
Do you read reviews?
Like on products that
In
I'm about to
general.
buy.
Products, places that you eat, stay.
Not places that I eat and stay, really. I would say like products on Amazon. If I'm looking for something, I'll read a couple reviews just to make sure it's not bullshit. But
Yeah, anymore, especially with Amazon. Like, I hate to say it, but they're getting so much cheap shit on there.
yeah. I mean, because you have people who can sell their stuff on Amazon
Yeah.
too.
And it sucks sometimes because, like, that's what, like, especially, like, podcast stuff, man, I'm ripping the reviews. I'm going through, I'm looking, and I'll look stuff up on YouTube. Like, I'm not buying a $150 microphone
Well, yeah.
without doing some research.
Right.
But a lot of times, too, like, I even ordered for Christmas, Sierra, with making the candles and stuff, I ordered her a candle making kit. And, my bad.
You're good.
I ordered her one, and it got here, and I was like, I didn't realize I got the fucking mini version. I didn't read any of the reviews, and all of a sudden I was like, fuck. And she's like, most of it she actually uses. And, like, the bags of wax themselves paid for it. So she was like, it's fine. And she uses most of it. But, yeah, I'm a big review guy on Amazon. Unless it's something that's like $5, then I'm like, fuck it.
Right.
If it breaks, it breaks.
Oh, dude, I got one of those Rocket books.
Did you?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, it's cool. Like, you just scan the pages, put it all, it saves it in the app, and, like,
You using
just
it for
erase
work?
'em. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was going through, like, a notebook, like, a month, dude. And, like,
Yeah.
thick-ass notebook from just taking notes during
And it's
calls.
crazy now, too. Like, you don't use notepads hardly
Yeah.
ever.
I think the
Post-its, nothing.
shittiest thing about it is just probably once that pen runs out, I got to get another one of those exact pens.
I didn't know that.
Because it's like an erasable pen.
I
Like, it's a
did not know
specific
that.
pen, yeah.
Can you find them on Amazon?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
for
yeah.
cheap?
Yeah,
Did
you can
look
buy,
at the
like-
reviews.
Yeah, I didn't look at the reviews, but I know you can find, like, multiple colors of them, too, which is sick.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Went back to the reviews here.
Oh, yeah. Let me think of one here. You got one?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead then, rip it.
If you could choose your last meal, what would it be?
Oh. Damn.
Ooh, that one was a little spicy.
Yeah.
That last sip of bourbon there. Ooh, I'm done with that one.
Last meal. So I mean, a good steak wouldn't be bad, but also to combat that, there was this place. Have you ever been to Bud Dairy? All right. Well, it's like a food hall in Columbus. It's like rated like one of the top 3 food halls in the country,
Damn.
like in the United States. But there was a place there called Alphabetical. It's a burger joint, right? And they just moved to a permanent location because they're so popular. But they're rated the best burger in Columbus, and their burgers. Let me tell you, bud. I'd spend my last 30 minutes just deleting one of their burgers, you know. And they got some fries with garlic aioli sauce, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, I would.
Dude, some good fries, like even just like seasoned fries, like compared to like regular fries with just like salt and stuff.
Yeah.
You have like seasoned fries, or they do something to the fries, or like loaded fries, all that kind of stuff. It's like, man, I love fries.
Yeah, but yeah, I would say I would scarf down a nice Alphabetical burger as my last meal. What about you?
This is tough for me. It'd have to be something spicy,
Okay.
because I'm a big like hot sauce jalapeno guy.
Okay.
me and Sierra always have a jar of jalapenos in the fridge. She doesn't eat them. I'm the only one. But like, we'll make tacos, and I'm like, jalapeno, hot sauce, anything. I put hot sauce on all kinds. Well, she does it too with hot sauce, but with like pizza rolls, I usually mix it. She doesn't. She dips in the hot sauce and then dips in the ranch. And I'm like, what kind of psychopath are you? Just mix them together. It's the same fucking thing.
Spicy ranch.
Yeah, like that's what I learned that in college. Like I saw people, I was like, where'd you get that? And they're like, we made it. And I'm like, what? They're like, we got the ranch in the little fucking packet or in that thing, the container,
Mm-hmm.
and then they'd fucking get hot sauce, dump it in, take a fork and mix it. And like I do it with pizza, I did it with everything.
Bro, you really learned some shit in college with like chefing shit
Yeah.
up, bro. Like these two things make this thing. You're like, oh shit, this is a delicacy,
Buddy,
bro.
I used to make some badass sandwiches downstairs because like we had like a sandwich bar, and I'd go down there drunkard and shit, and I'd just be like, let's put this on it. And then they had a panini press. I'd take
Yeah,
out the
we had
pretzel
one of
bun
those,
over there.
bro.
Like we had the pretzel buns, and I fucking would put it on the panini press and be like, yep, all right. And I'd go eat that motherfucker, and I'm like, oh my God, that's the best sandwich I've ever had. Nah, usually when I'm drunk, I can create some things, and I'm like, why did I eat that last night? But that was really good. Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably have to go with... You know what? I'm going to switch it to something that I didn't think I'd do, but I'm going to go with, honestly, a very good bowl of chili. Because I
Okay.
put jalapenos in my chili also, and hot sauce, and cheese, and crackers. I load that motherfucker up.
Sounds good. Damn.
So I would go with, like, because I can usually eat, like, 2 bowls of chili, and I am full. Like,
Mhm.
I actually legit full. Sometimes I can't even finish that second bowl. So, like, I feel like if I had to pick a last meal, it'd be a big bowl of chili.
Just nice and warm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there's nothing better in the wintertime. Like, me and Sierra, when it gets wintertime, like, in the summer, we're like, fuck no, we ain't making chili. In the winter, as soon as it starts getting cold,
Yeah.
we're like, chili this weekend. That's
Yeah.
what we're having.
Yep. Nah, yes, chili's not a summer thing
No.
by any means. Like, fuck,
As
dude, you're gonna
soon-
be sweating,
Yeah.
eating it, bro. You're out in the sun. You're like, what the fuck is
Yeah.
this?
So chili, I love chili, but I cannot eat it in the summertime.
What's another good question, man?
Oh, I don't know that. But then I go back to like the grill, and I'm like, there's so many good things.
True, you could smoke some brisket.
Oh, I did smoke one, and it turned out actually fucking good.
Let's go.
I'll have to smoke another one. I'll smoke one for the round table.
I was about to say we should dive into that
Yeah,
meat.
I'll see if I have anything that I can smoke out of what he sent me, or I'll go get some and smoke it. And it's fun because I sit down here all day and drink.
Yeah.
Go out and check on it, and I'm like, yep, all right. Good.
Looking good. All right, another beer.
Well, the last one I was so nervous. Well, it was my first one, so I was like so nervous. And Alex was coming over too, so I'm like, "Fuck! If this turns out bad, we have nothing to eat." And see, me and Sierra already talked. Like, if it doesn't turn out the way you want it, we'll just order pizza. It's fine. And I'm like, okay. And like, as soon as I took the one and started cutting it, and it like fell apart, and I was like, that is what a brisket's supposed to do. So this turned out perfect.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to think of another question here. Ooh. If you got to choose one sponsor for the Roughnecks podcast, out of anybody, it can be absolutely anyone, and they're going to say yes and sponsor it, who would it be? Or what would it be?
it would not be Busch Light.
Oh, damn.
As much as I'd love it to be, as a whole sponsor. I'd want them to sponsor the drinking episodes. If I had to pick one, it would probably be... Black Rifle Coffee Company.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Black Rifle Coffee Company because I really do like what they do and their brand, and their coffee is amazing. Have you ever had their coffee?
Mm-mm.
Oh, dude, what coffee do you drink?
I just have these Kirkland signature K-cups that I throw in the Keurig.
So next time, try the Black Rifle K cups.
They have them at Costco,
Probably, I'd say.
but if not, I'll just order them on Amazon.
They are a little more expensive than like your regular coffee, but Like, me and Steve were talking about it with Brent, and Brent's like, is it good? And we're like, I can't go back from it. Like, I used to drink Folgers just because, like, I was, like, cheap. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not getting the expensive shit.
Right.
Like, but and they also have these K-Cups that are double caffeine. Whoo, buddy. Drink a couple cups of those, and you'll be
Get you going.
bouncing off the wall. I woke up, like, 3 hours before Sierra one day on a weekend. Drank a cup of coffee, came down here, worked, drank another cup of coffee, came down here, worked, made another cup, and she woke up, and I was like talking to her, and she's like, you tried that new coffee. And I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, you were bouncing off the fucking walls. And I'm like, oh, I got so much done that day. But then by the end of the day, I realized I was like
Jittery.
shaking, like,
I need
shit.
to look this up. Black Rifle. All
So
right.
it's a military brand. They help a lot of their profits and stuff go to like helping veterans and that kind of stuff. But their coffee, they have so many different. They have some funny names for them too, but so many different brands of stuff or flavors, I guess you want to call it. They got light, they got dark, they got medium. They have bean, they have ground, they have K-Cups, they have it all.
Yeah, definitely gonna get some K-Cups here. Let's see.
If you want the double caffeine, it's got like a chicken on the front of it. It's a good one. The one that I drink, I like the one with the dog on it, and the Freedom Roast is pretty good. And even if you order it off their website too, I can get you promo codes because I know
Bet.
podcasts that are sponsored by them.
Okay. I need to see the double caffeine. Let me see.
They have another one that's like double espresso or something rather. Sierra told me I'm not allowed to get them anymore. I'll see if I can find it.
You said it has a chicken on the front?
Yeah, I think it's a chicken. Some type of bird.
Is it called Gunship?
I don't think so. Let me see it.
Blue?
No, that one's good though. I don't know. I've only seen it at Walmart.
I might just have to go to Walmart and get it. I'm weak that they call them rounds for the K-Cups. That's funny.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
I was just looking and I couldn't find it.
It's just called, I just went to single serve on their website.
Okay.
Coffee or die coffee rounds. What the fuck?
Yeah, their JB, the Just Black isn't bad. I've had all kinds of different ones. The Cactus Squatch isn't bad either. I thought about signing up for their coffee membership, but I'm like, fuck, I can't afford it right now.
I don't even know. It doesn't even say which one's a double caffeine. Five alarm coffee, maybe?
Hold on. There it is.
Which one's it called?
Yeah, it took me to Walmart's website. I searched it. Waking the Neighbors is what it's called. High caffeine, maybe not double caffeine, but that's what it looks like.
Yeah, I don't think they have it on their website. That's fucking
Which
weird.
is weird.
Waking the Neighbors.
Which you may have actually, if you want to try, do you like iced coffee?
Mm-hmm.
So they have these in stores. The ready-to-drink ones.
Mm-hmm.
You can get them at the gas station. They look like that, or they may be white too.
Okay.
But they're pretty good too.
Oh, I bet they don't have the Waking the Neighbors in K-Cups. That's probably why. They weren't on their
That's
website.
what I've got.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. That's the only thing I've got. They
Oh,
have it in
okay.
ground too, I saw, but
yeah.
Walmart has it in K-Cups.
Oh, bet.
Because that's what I used to do. What I used to do was like, when I was trying to save money and not worry as much, My ground coffee, like when I'd make a whole pot, like on the weekends and stuff, I'd make a whole pot for a Saturday and Sunday. I was using Folgers because I was like, I'm not spending that much money.
Right.
And then my K-Cups, I'd buy, like for during the week, I'd buy Black Rifle coffee. So that way, like I'm only making 1 cup when I'm on my way to work.
Mm-hmm.
I just do that. And then finally I was like, fuck it, and I only buy Black Rifle coffee now.
They have those K-Cups that you can reuse too and put your own grounds in.
Yeah, I've seen those.
I don't know how good they are.
I think Teddy used one when we were in college, and too many grounds got in it.
Oh,
like it
fuck that.
still got
Yeah.
a lot of grounds
Yeah,
through,
no, fuck
and it just didn't taste that great. So, but
I'm definitely gonna look into some Black Rifle here.
it's good. It's either if you like a dark, like light coffee, get the one with the dog on it. If you like a medium, I'd say get I don't know. There's a lot of good ones in the medium. I usually get the Freedom Fuel. It's got a picture of a soldier on the front of it, and then dark. I don't even know. I've never really had any of that dark. I'm more of a medium roast guy.
Did it die on you?
This has been charging. This is gonna piss me off. Oh no, the light's not on, so it hasn't been charging. Now it's charging. All right, Dante, you got one more? Or are we good?
I'm trying to think of one, but I'm kind of blanked. I peeked at the beginning of the pod. Ooh. Well, no. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. You might need to come in clutch with
I
it.
got you one.
All right, bet.
If you could have any useless superpower, what would it be?
Useless superpower. Wow, useless superpower. Maybe just be able to like fucking speed read.
That's what I was thinking.
Or is that useless though, you know? I don't know if that'd be useless.
I don't know. Like, we'll say it, but like you can't use it to like make money off of, kind of like you can't go work for somebody. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, I'd say I don't know if that's any type of superpower. There's no way it's useless.
How about this? The ability to think about lifting weights and still get big.
Ooh, that's a good one.
So not actually have to work out, but just like think about it and I still get a workout.
You're
if that makes
thinking,
sense.
like you're visualizing yourself doing curls, and all of a sudden you just watch your arms.
Yeah, you just get a pump instantly. You're like, holy shit. Because you're still, I mean, if you're getting a pump, you're still working out, I guess. But
Yeah.
I'm not physically doing it. It's more or less me thinking about it just jacks me up.
I like that one. That was good. My thing was, and like, I don't know, maybe I'll say it like only works on this type of circumstance. To be able to like open doors and turn lights off without like actually touching the door or the light switch.
Just like you're walking towards it, it's like,
Carrying groceries in.
hell
And you
yeah.
can just be like,
Hell yeah.
because that is the most annoying thing. Because like you're trying to carry so many in, and then you get to the door and you're like,
Then you got the dogs.
fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I only got like half a pinky and a thumb.
Yeah. Because it's always one trip.
Yeah.
Like, you
Oh,
can't, no, we're not going back out to the fucking car, dude. We're getting in one trip. We're coming in.
Well, when you have animals, the one part that sucks is it's one trip, and then you're like, fuck, now I got all the cat food, the dog food.
True, yeah.
So that's the only shitty part.
What about you? Would you say you
That's
said the
what
open
yeah.
doors. Yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah.
the light switch, it like
Yeah.
be laying in bed. Hey, can you turn that fan on? Toot, 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 toot,
Hell
toot,
yeah.
toot. Done.
Have you seen the fucking Apple Vision Pros, bro?
Those are freaking me out, man.
Dude,
They're freaking me out.
$3,500, dude.
Have you seen?
My first car was $300. And you're buying some shit to put on your face just to walk around with it, bro. That's crazy.
I saw somebody using it. I don't know if this is a real thing or if it's like a futuristic type thing that they could potentially do with it. They're golfing with it on.
It's real. You can walk around with it, bro.
I've seen, and it'll tell you your ball, or hey, your club face was a little bit open, hey, you're 150 yards from the hole. It's a plays up the wind, this, that,
Oh,
that, and you should probably use this club.
Dude, you can walk around all day, have like Sports Center on one side, like just walking through, fucking watching Sports Center.
And then it'll track your ball and be like, you will find your ball 20 yards to the right of the green. And it's like, I'm never going to lose a golf ball again.
Yeah, this shit's crazy.
Well, until they're like, you hit it over the highway.
Yeah.
Because you hit it way too far
I mean,
right.
shit. I'd rather lose a golf ball than pay $3,500 for that. You know how many golf balls you got to lose to afford that? How much are golf balls? Expensive?
It depends. I mean, not like terrible.
Okay.
Like,
So you'd still have to lose a decent amount of golf
yes,
balls. Okay.
to get up to $3,500, you'd have to lose fucking.
I mean, that's just a lot of
hundreds
money,
of golf
bro.
balls.
That is like, I used to think that the Meta Quest, those VR things that like,
we have one.
yeah, I used to think those were expensive because they're like what $400 when they first came
Probably,
out.
yeah.
$3,500, bro. Like,
Have you seen the
That's
new
a lot.
$2,500 airless basketball made by Wilson?
I did see that. They 3D printed it. It's pretty
What
sick.
the fuck? $2,500 basketball?
NBA will probably adopt it first, I'd assume, and then
Oh
that'd be
my
a big.
God.
That'd be a big.
I did see
marketing
the
thing.
video of them like comparing
Yeah,
it,
it looks fine.
and it does look the same.
Yeah.
But that would be so weird.
But does it feel the same though? You know,
Like,
that's
he said
and
it-
the weight.
It's a little slicker, like not as it doesn't have the grip to it.
I don't think they'll change it then, but it is
They
cool.
have to make a bunch of adaptations to be able to.
And it's cool though. Like it's cool to think about, like the material they had to make it with to do that.
What is it?
I don't know. When you 3D print shit, I thought it was plastic.
That's what I thought. How does it have elasticity? Electricity.
Electricity. Yeah. No.
Electricity. Oh wait, no,
That
that's not
shit's
the right word.
that shit's nuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fucking technology. That's what's crazy. Technology is getting crazy.
Yeah, it is. Airless basketball. Who would have thought? Who
Oh,
would have
dude.
thought?
I would have never in a million years thought we're gonna have airless basketballs.
Nah, me either. Like, I mean, who the hell even thought of like, dude, let's stop fucking putting air in these things.
Dude, could you imagine? All right, guys, I got a pitch. It's an airless basketball. What's it gonna do? Fucking not dribble?
Yeah, they're like, oh well, is it a whoopee cushion, sir?
Yeah, like what the hell
Yeah.
are you talking about?
No, think of this.
We're gonna 3D print it.
Yeah,
It's gonna break.
yeah.
How is it gonna bounce?
I always think about that when someone has like a really good idea, but just imagine pitching it to a bunch of like super critical people. Like, what the fuck is
How
wrong
many
with this
people
guy?
were
Airless
like-
basketball? Look at him.
Yeah, and with the airless basketball, how many people told that fucker no?
He's like, airless basketball, sir. Are you serious? Get the hell out of here. If he would have went to Shark Tank, they would have shit on him. $2,500 for a
I don't know,
basketball,
man.
bro. You're not getting any return on that.
Well, yeah, they would they would definitely want to cut the cost down.
Yeah, but I mean, it probably cost a lot to make because it's 3D printed.
Yeah,
So
and that I mean, with what material they're using and that
Right.
kind of stuff, that's crazy. 3D printing is crazy.
yeah, it is. 3D printing is absolutely insane.
I wish I had a 3D printer.
Yeah, I'd probably 3D print some fucked up shit.
Oh, dude, I would 3D print stuff all day long just to fuck around
Yeah,
and
just
put
like
it at people's mailbox
like a
or
fucking
something.
3D
which
print a
is probably
spider.
illegal.
3D. Yeah, touching mailboxes, but right in front of their mailbox, maybe not. 3D print a spider.
Their front door's not.
3D print like a skunk. Just put it right there.
Oh,
Just
I would
tail
put it
up.
in my boss's truck.
They just get scared as soon as
Oh,
they open the
dude.
door. Skunk tail up right there, bro. You know how freaked out someone would be.
That would be hilarious if you could get into somebody's vehicle at like and just put it in there or like in their back seat or right in the rear view
Like
mirror.
it's super realistic to a point where I mean, because dude, if you see a skunk tail raised when you open your car door, you're not examining it. You're getting the hell out of there.
Oh, I'm
So it'd be
running.
so funny, bro.
100%. All right, Dante. Another Q&A in the books. We'll be back. We got some episodes in the works. We got
We
another
do.
Hold My Beer recording that we have scheduled already.
When's this releasing?
Next Friday.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, next
You're
time.
25 at this point.
Yeah, next time, or when you guys are listening to this. Well, currently I'm 24, so I'm gonna time travel a bit in the future. And when you listen to this, I will be 25. So my birthday's this Saturday. So
That's hold on. That you know what's weird about that? No, it's not the same. It's next month. Okay. Never mind. Your 1 year anniversary with the Roughnecks podcast is coming up.
holy shit.
Like legit 1 year. March 24th was your first episode that you were like officially the host.
Wow. Well, it's been a year. Job not finished though. We're just getting started over
I
here.
can tell you this volleyball tournament I'm super pumped about.
Me too.
It's going to be badass.
Yep, me too. But hey,
25. Happy birthday, brother.
thank you. Quarter of a century, man.
Feels like the longest 25, but also the fastest 25.
Yeah, I feel like from 21 to now is just shoo.
Yeah.
And then
But then some day, like, I don't know. I go back and forth with it. I don't know how you are, but like some days I'm like, it went so fast, but then some days I'm like, when you really think about everything that happened in that span, you're like, man, I did a lot.
yeah, I agree. It's just
I wish I did more.
yeah. Yeah.
You don't realize how fast time goes by.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you fucking work Monday to Friday, you're pretty much living for the weekend. The weekend's the only time you have free, and then when you do have free time on the weekend, you kind of want to do shit because you don't get to do shit during the week.
Do you ever have the days that you honestly like that you need to just sit there and do fucking nothing?
Oh yeah,
But it's so hard.
yeah.
Dude, like especially with the podcast, like I'll be sitting there Saturday when I didn't do shit. Sunday I woke up and I was on a tear. I was like, I gotta do so much shit today. Like, I have to. Like, I took the whole fucking day off. And it's like, at the same time, I'm like, I needed that day to do nothing. To just sit there and actually, like, me and Sierra watched fucking Suits. Like, we just sat there and relaxed.
Just
and
kicked it, yeah.
It was so nice. I played so much Fortnite.
That's how it is.
You gonna get the new NCAA?
Oh hell yeah.
This was one of the questions that I forgot about. Who is going to be the highest ranked player?
Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, they probably wouldn't give it to a QB, right? I mean,
Who won the Heisman?
who the fuck did win the Heisman?
Jaden Daniels. No.
Oh.
Yeah, Jaden, right? Jaden.
No, because he got hurt.
No, you're thinking of the Florida State guy. Jaden, or is Jaden Daniels the Florida State
That's
guy?
Jordan Travis is the Florida.
Jordan Travis, Florida State. Jaden Daniels is LSU.
LSU, he won it.
he
Yep.
won it. I don't think he'll be at 99.
No, I don't even know if there will be a 99. The highest rated. Well, they're gonna have some. The thing is, they're gonna have like some old school college players in it too. They're not just gonna have the current. So there's gonna be some 99s that are just like, who would be a 99? Fuck, Marvin Harrison might be.
Yeah.
Well,
I
think
feel
he'll
like they'll
be
put him at
he'll
like
be
a
like
96.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he'll still be one of the highest players, but he'll be like a 96.
Yeah. But I mean, like old school, like Joey Bosa, Chase Young, they'll be 99s. If like there's a all-time like Ohio State team, which there probably will be. Oh, dude, that's gonna. Oh, I can't wait.
Dude, I'm building an all-time Ohio State
dude,
team.
I cannot wait. That game's gonna be so.
I told
fun.
Sierra, I was like, I have to get a new system.
Oh yeah.
Well, is it going to be on the 4? PS4?
I feel like they might just for
If
the
it's
culture.
on the PS4, because we have a PS4.
They might for the culture,
So if
but I
it's
don't
on
know.
the PS4, I'll get it. Obviously.
Well, they might do that. Well, I guess it depends on who's making it. It's EA Sports, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they might.
Dude,
because I think they still release the.
I will spend a whole fucking weekend playing that game.
Hell yeah.
Like that game is my childhood. That game, Road to Glory. I haven't even watched the promo for it yet. I was just still pissed about the fucking Chiefs winning the goddamn Super Bowl. Fuck that shit.
Yeah. Oh, great. There's traffic. Ass.
That sucks.
Just peeping.
There's traffic to get upstairs too. I'm just kidding. All right, everybody, we're out of here for this episode. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Roughnecks Podcast. We will be back on Monday with another guest episode. But if you want you want us to answer your questions on Q&A Friday, all you have to do is submit them. Submit them to roughneckspodcast@gmail.com or on the Instagram @roughneckspodcast. Don't forget, if you enter a question, you're automatically entered into a drawing to win some free merch. These questions can be anything. As you can see, we answer all types of questions, from deep to super funny to random as hell, of like, is a flip-flop a shoe? There's no dumb questions here, just like the Kelsey podcast. No dumb questions.
No dumb questions.
Ask the questions, and we will answer. Until next time, you guys know the deal. Life is hard, and it's going to knock you down just like a bull does to a bull rider. Don't let that bull of life walk all over you. Get up, grab the bull by the horns, and take control of your life. Roughnecks, out.